Hello, good evening. You are listening to this because it just came out and you're on patreon.com/JaboodieDubs, so this is brand new. Or you're watching this and it's a little bit old and it's on YouTube, but it's still good. But hey, you want to support your boys and all of our future creative endeavors and the pod and everything that we do and every single thing and the dub it outs and the this and that, you got to go over to patreon.com/JaboodieDubs. Thank you, patrons. Let's start the episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fantastic podcast starring your hosts, Justin, Damon, and Pops. Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts out there, but this is another fantastic podcast. Yes!
Let us have it. Come on.
We're back and better than ever!
Come on, guys.
Wow, it's been a minute since the pod happened.
Been a while.
It might have been
cozy, everybody. It
might
comfortable.
have been 2 dubs since we've.
Wow.
Boys have been busy.
Yeah,
Boys been busy.
You're 2 dubs and maybe a couple holidays or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Halloween consumed everything as it does. The scariest thing all year long is the Halloween project.
Yes.
Eats up every waking hour, everything we put into it. So, and of course, that wouldn't be possible if it weren't for the people watching and supporting and loving.
Shouts to the patrons.
Shout outs to you.
For reals. This is the first time we made a budget. We went all out.
Yeah.
Your boys are getting official with it. We had a schedule. We had a storyboard. We had a script. Shit, we getting up there, boys. Production quality.
I mean, we
rented a spot.
We were
We
planning.
rented a spot.
We were planning the Halloween skit from since last year. Like was always been talking about it, and then like September hit, and it was like full on production mode.
Yeah. Yep. We went all out, got a place. It's crazy because every year I was talking to Jeff about this. Shout out to Jeff. He knows what's up. He helped us out with all this. He's like, it's crazy to see you guys every year. It goes up a notch.
Yep.
And I was like, and we also kind of learn a little something new, like renting a space and what that really feels like.
Shooting
and to
on
do
location.
It's a little scary, you know?
It was.
You're like, I don't know, is this going to backfire? What if we run out of time?
It was crunch time when we were there.
So it's interesting to get that. But now that's on our tool belt, and we are not afraid of that.
Yes.
So the idea of renting a space or renting a venue or a studio space isn't like this scary thing. We're like, yep, done it.
Yep. So that's what we learned this year. And then last year we learned how to better the audio, right?
Yeah.
The audio situation.
Was Final Fantasy VII skit. So that was,
That's right. Yeah.
that was this year.
Yeah, that was in March.
Early this year.
That was March. Jesus,
That was
dude.
like that skit when we did the Final Fantasy VII. That was like right when COVID hit.
Yeah, because we wanted to do that out in the street.
Yeah,
like
That's
out,
right.
man on the street.
Yeah, we wanted to hit a train station, kind of like the Midgar one.
Yes.
Going back to that early March when we were planning the Final Fantasy things, they're like, you guys, I don't think we could go outside. There's this fucking disease outside.
People are, it's crazy.
Hey, people are gonna call the cops on us or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
Or even worse, they come cough on us.
Yeah, cops come cough. Hold you down, cough, or your mouth.
Oh, no. Talk about brutality.
Yeah, dude. Every year, something like that, we learn a little thing, a little lesson, and that's honestly why this thing always gets a little bit better. Everything we do, it's kind of like there's always this little trickle of like we try something new, and then you get that on your belt. And I think like when you look at a big production, you're like, how the fuck? Like, how do you get to that level? I think it really is just like we're doing. You start making little videos in your backyard.
Yeah.
Then you start making little things. And you start doing let's buy costumes. Let's buy a thing. Let's rent a space. Let's
Get
do
some
thing.
lights.
Let's do a storyboard. Let's do the
Yep,
lights. And
yep.
before you know it, you're surrounded by like 50 people and you're on the set for Mandalorian. You're like, wow, I'm a director. This is crazy.
Wow, this is my film. Yeah, just baby steps. That's all it takes.
You know what?
steps.
It really makes me like respect a lot is producers.
Yeah.
Like I never understood what the producer role was.
I still don't really understand.
It is basically what Justin did with collaborating with all of us, making sure we
really?
got there on time.
Making
we all
sure
showed up.
the thing gets made.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like
making sure it gets produced.
Yeah.
produce it.
Oh.
So like I said, I was watching Mandalorian, which is, you guys watched it yet? The new
I watched episode 1.
First season.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's still fucking good.
It's good Star Wars.
Like I
forgot what that was
I think
like.
it's the best Star Wars thing ever. I love it.
Really?
I think it's
Since
great. I think
since
it's
Empire
amazing.
Strikes Back.
Wow,
Like,
okay.
easily.
It's like the only show I'm like so down to turn everything off, lay down, and watch it full blast. Just
Although there's
get
some
into it.
diehards that say that the Clone Wars CGI thing's pretty good,
I've heard that.
but I haven't gotten
Never
that. It
saw
seems
it.
like a kid show.
It's really kiddish.
I was gonna say I watched Mando, and then I didn't notice that Disney Plus started to autoplay like the making of.
Yeah.
With Jon Favreau and all
That's
those
cool.
guys. And after doing what we did, when you see that stuff now, you look around, you almost know what they're all doing. Whereas before I go, oh, that's a lot of people making a movie. It takes a lot. Now I'm like, yo, I know what that guy's doing. He's running, he's doing the photography. He's getting it just right.
You realize what a grip is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a grip.
And dude, I think Pop said this. It's like after we did what we did, you realize why there's a designated crew for everything: the lighting, the costumes, the fucking script writing, just like everything that needs to be done. There's a whole team of people that are doing that. And
in movies, there's literally a guy that makes sure everything lines up in terms of continuity. There's a Starbucks cup in this Game of Thrones shot. Get that out of here.
Yeah.
Well, that guy, he didn't hit the set that day.
Well,
he called in sick that day.
We don't talk about that season.
Make sure everyone's hair is the same way it was in the previous shot. And because this was also the first time where we did a little bit with Final Fantasy, but where we did our skit and we did what they actually do, which is I think we have something playing in the background.
I'll turn it on. Let me see.
We have
it's just Louis. He won't shut up.
That's Louis streaming.
What's he doing?
Oh, God.
Anyway, sorry.
He's like naked and he's working out in front of on Twitch.
And he's streaming.
Shout out to Lunatic Live. What was I saying? I don't even remember.
Oh, fuck.
Anyways.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Anyways, Halloween was dope. It was cool and it worked. Oh yeah, I was gonna say this is the first time where we did a little bit on Final Fantasy where we filmed everyone's conversations without not perfectly chronological order, which I'm sure is how they actually make a film. Because like you set the light, you set the thing, you set the camera, and you go, okay, do your line. Okay, but Damon, you're talking to Justin. So instead of like swapping all the gear here and getting this guy's lines, and then, okay, now you got to talk back to him, swap, which is how we used to do it. Now I'm like, let's do all your dialogue. Yeah, then I'll cut it later with all, like we did it actually in way out of order. We did stuff that happened.
Well, it makes sense. Like when you're on a big budget movie, you have The Rock there. And then you have, whoever,
Kevin Hart,
Scarlett Johansson right there. You'd be like, all right, Scarlett, just hang out for 30 minutes.
Or she's not even there. She's not even there.
The Rock. You have to do it all like your shots. Now we do your shots.
Yeah. Or they're not even there.
Or they're not even there. It's just a blonde lady.
Yeah. So it's like you're talking to Kevin Hart, but he'll be here tomorrow. So just do your scenes.
Just look towards the ground and just imagine that he's there.
Yeah. Talk to the broom handle.
Yeah.
And do your lines.
Yeah. So a lot was learned. A lot was, it was a big project, but thank you guys for making it possible.
Yes.
Sorry for the silence. We were trying to deliver on that and make that shit beautiful.
Yeah.
But now the Patreon's popping back off. We did Birdemic, which was the last we left off with our movies. We're doing Friday the 13th part 2.
Yeah.
Right after this.
Sackboy Jason.
Yeah, it's the Sackboy one.
Because Friday the 13th is coming up. What else?
Dub It Out. New Dub It Out went up on Patreon today. The Dub It Outs are making a return. Of course.
Long live it.
What else?
So yeah, post Halloween. So now we're getting all caught back up. Life's coming back in. I'm trying to like work out again and get back to having balance in my life.
Worked out so
I want to say though,
wearing jackets, boys.
It's getting cold. I do want to say though that because we're able to do the Halloween skit, we're able to do the Halloween stream.
Yes.
And we're on the front page of Twitch for the first time ever.
Yeah.
That's right. That was huge.
I want to make sure that the patrons get to celebrate the same success that we get, because when we get successful on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, it makes the entire operation, what you guys are, producing, the patrons, it elevates it. So because we're able to make these skits for you guys as well as for us, we're able to broadcast a wider net to everybody, so they get to see what we're doing over here.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
Boys are popping off.
It's like we say, man, whatever you guys make possible or whatever you are generously able to give us in this sense, we always put right back into this big well-oiled Jaboody machine.
Yeah, and
keep the content cranking.
And patrons, I want to celebrate the success with us, because it's a big part of it. It's like it's an overall success for us, but it's a success for you guys, because you guys put your money where the mouth is, and that's fucking amazing. So we all get to
appreciate the lurkers,
see the elevator,
the watchers, the viewers, everybody, every single one.
A couple surprises on the way on the Patreon. You guys might really like this, especially if you're a fan of Dub It Out. So yeah, just want to thank you guys again for making all of this stuff possible, man. We can't thank you enough.
Big Dub It Out energy. Boys are wearing lots of hats. Some cool stuff coming up, man. We got some cool projects coming up.
Shit, I'm all Jabootied out right now. You know what I'm saying?
Drip is dripping. We got beanies now. Boys are official.
My big ass ears warm.
So yeah, it's nice and cold now. It's 40 degrees last night.
Dude, it was amazing.
It was beautiful. I was like, well, I'm actually kind of cold. This is great.
First time I used a blanket this year.
This is insane.
Crack out the down comforter.
You
Had that hibernation
Had to
chamber.
bring out my second blanket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although probably like the vast majority of America has already been in this mode. We're just Californians, so we
Yeah.
were so used to it being lit on fire for
Yeah.
the last 2
Yeah.
months that it's been
Oh, yeah.
100-degree weather, and it's just mid-November finally, and it's starting to get cold.
I told somebody that it was cold. It was so cold the other night that I didn't have to wear shorts outside. Like I couldn't, and they laughed at me.
Yeah.
They said, that's not cold, you motherfucker.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
And now that we're getting chilly out, which means it's holiday season, which means video games. PlayStation 5 is popping off. The Xbox came out.
No,
That's coming out.
Xbox come
Xbox.
out on the 10th, and
Tomorrow.
then PlayStation 5 on the 12th.
Okay.
I just got to put things in perspective for people. Like, I feel like this is a lot of people could relate to this. Everybody's out there trying to get the PS5, right? They're trying to pre-order it. Me included. I've never really been a huge PlayStation guy recently, but I'm out here trying to get the PS5. I don't even remember what the fucking Xbox is called, like the official name of it. Like, that's the difference between the consoles for me.
Xbox Series X.
Sure.
Not the Xbox
Sure.
One. That was the previous one.
Okay.
Not Xbox Original.
Okay.
Xbox Series X.
Okay.
So-
And not the Xbox Mini Series X.
I just want to cue
It's-
I want to cue the
dude, my
meme
brain.
of that old lady with all the math flying
Freaking on the
around,
tree.
but just make it all X's.
Or the fucking
Just all different X's.
The Zach Galifianakis from Hungover, where he's doing all the math in his head right there at the poker table. Just
X series, X1, X actual number 1, X, I don't know.
But I'm just trying to put that into perspective. Like, I'm over here trying to pre-order one. The other one, I don't even remember what it's fucking called.
Don't order the one.
What?
Don't order Xbox One.
Oh, no,
Series.
I'm not.
No,
I couldn't order it. I don't remember what it's called.
No,
I'll have
that's
to
the
Google
old one.
search.
That's the old one.
Ah,
Series 1, X, S, I don't know.
XS?
It was okay. So we're getting PS5 hype because Miles Morales. I pre-ordered that today.
I'm
looking-
Because you showed
Ooh.
me the thing, and I was like, I gotta do the thing.
You guys pre-ordered just so he has sneakers.
No, so
it's-
he looks like he's from Spider-Verse.
Oh, he's got some Air Force Ones. You're like, oh man, I gotta get these.
No, they
It's
didn't
okay,
even
Justin. He doesn't know. He doesn't get
Like,
it.
oh
Doesn't
damn,
listen.
Get it.
he's
Doesn't
flying
listen.
around with Jordans on. I'm like, okay, for an extra $12.
They made him look exactly how he does in Spider-Verse. They even animated it all the same.
It's beautiful.
It's a big deal.
I didn't mean to fart.
Don't fart on my point, Justin.
I meant to clap, and it farted.
I've been there.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna look like he's from Spider-Verse, which is
But-
like one of the best movies of all time.
That does look sick.
Not only that, but
I had to pre-order.
Dude, I am legit buying the PlayStation 5 just for Demon Souls. Like the
Beautiful.
state of play came out the
Beautiful.
other day. I don't know if you guys saw it. You guys didn't
I
see
watched
it,
a
right?
little bit.
A little
I
bit.
scrubbed through. I didn't want to spoil it. It looks so good. I didn't want to spoil it.
I had to watch the whole thing, and goddamn, that's the first game I've seen that actually looks next gen.
Character creation looks good too.
They
I was
look
like,
amazing.
I think you could actually make a Kathy Mitchell, like 100%, like 100% Kathy Mitchell face.
You could make any one of the RP characters that we do. You could make,
red copper sword.
and it's not like shitty Souls customization character. It's like actually customized, make
Damn,
your own
good.
character. Like it looks legit.
Can't wait for that.
Well, we need it because Cyberpunk got delayed.
Oh, true.
That one had a dong meter. We could
I don't get why
make her
every-
cock
Yo,
big.
that was gonna pop off the 12th, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was gonna be this week.
I don't get why everybody's so surprised. The fucking release date's right there in the title, 2077. They've been saying it for years.
Trying to hint at
Yeah,
You know what
it's
that-
gonna get
years.
delayed back to 2077.
Do you know why they delayed Cyberpunk?
it.
For the PlayStation 5.
Smart.
But because they had to code the port for PlayStation 5 and they're behind.
Yeah.
But you could play it on PC all the way through. So I was like, well, why not just launch it on PC and then make all the console fanboys like get their pussies all wet, being like, oh, I want to play a Cyberpunk.
Bussies get wet,
Yeah.
dude. You drop that shit, bussies get wet, dude. Other than that, Bug Snacks and Demon Souls, yeah, that's about it.
Dude, there's legit nothing for the Xbox, right?
I don't even know. No, their thing is you get the pass and you can play every game ever made on Xbox.
I will say the Game Pass is a decent deal.
There's some like hidden gems, stuff you wouldn't think is on there.
Okay,
kinda
but
shit.
would you say it's better than Steam? Because most of those games are on Steam, right?
I would say it's a little bit different because Steam's like a store versus like the service, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And
Yeah.
I think for just this month, I'm not sure, but they include Disney Plus with your Gamer Pass.
Oh wow, you get to watch Mandalorian.
They're doing anything they can, boy. I'll tell you.
And you get to watch Mandalorian. Sick. Dude.
I almost feel like a Game Pass is required for the new console.
I get to
though.
buy a console so I can watch a show.
Spend
Sick.
$600 to
Yeah,
watch Mandalorian.
Sick, bro.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, it did what it did.
I mean, I used to be an Xbox fanboy, but I'm not anymore. And all those Xbox fanboys, they're real quiet right about now.
Yeah, they're
real quiet.
They're screaming
Just
behind a
wait.
paywall.
Just
Yeah.
wait, dude.
You can't quite. It's muffled behind that paywall.
Yeah.
Just fucking wait, dude. It's coming. Wait till fucking Cuphead DLC comes out.
It's gonna come out on PC.
Well, wait till Gears of War 5.
5 is out.
5 and a half.
Yeah, you can play it on Game
Are they
Pass.
still even doing Cuphead DLC with the cup mug lady? Mug Milady?
Mugsy?
Mug Milady? Isn't she
Mug,
dropping?
mug,
Mug-
mug
lady.
ma'am.
Chalice Charlene? I don't know what it is, but I thought it was.
Cuppy Kathy.
I just reminded myself of that. Yeah, Cup Kathy.
Cuppy Cathy.
Oh, I just disappointed myself by remembering something that didn't happen.
I
yet.
think the Netflix show is gonna come out before the DLC ever does.
Pog.
How many times has that got delayed? Because I remember
Big
we saw
hole.
the trailer for the Chalice chick years and years ago.
Yeah,
Chalice
yeah,
Charlene. Yeah.
What's up with that?
It's been a minute. The game
I
takes a
haven't-
long time.
I haven't
to
been
make.
keeping up with it. I imagine it's all hand animated, but
That's a long while.
And also, I think, but like this period of time, like since the last AFP podcast,
Mm-hmm.
I think Microsoft bought Bethesda,
that's right.
so they own Doom and Fallout
wow.
and Elder Scrolls.
Sick.
But that, I mean, they didn't announce anything
No.
to play.
Oh, okay.
Dude, where the fuck is Elder Scrolls?
There is a
6?
rumor. There's a rumor that Microsoft might buy Sega.
I thought I heard that Sega just recently sold their shit to somebody already.
I think that's the rumor.
Was that okay?
That's the rumor
It's rumor?
going around. But there's
Okay.
always been rumors that Sega's going to sell out.
Good old Sega. Let's get some new Sonic going, huh? It's more Sonic.
God. As long as it's Sonic Mania, I guess.
But
Yeah.
Microsoft has kind of a history of buying developers and then kind of not doing much with it.
Just
Rare
giving
being
them
the
some-
classic example
Give
of
them
that.
some money. Tell them to make the game now.
Not to change the subject, it's kind of along the lines, but back to PlayStation 5 stuff. Justin, did you hear that Miles Morales is only like 12 hours long? It's basically a DLC.
Okay.
Is that? I'm so sick of them doing that where
It's,
they charge $60 for it.
I think I just bought it, and I got the one that has the remastered full Spider-Man with it. That's $70.
That's a good deal, I guess.
And the only reason I did that is because I'm too lazy to go on the PS4 and buy the DLC that we never played, which I would like to do eventually.
Yeah.
And I didn't even do the research, but I hope that that's included.
I would hope so as well.
That's famous last words. I didn't do the research, but I hope that it's in there.
But
Because it seems right. It seems right that you would take all the DLC and pack it into the remaster version.
It could only go one way.
Yeah.
Am I about to look it up right now?
Are we going to see
Spider-Man
live disappointment?
PS5
Remaster.
remaster with DLC.
Question with
Ask
DLC?
cheese.
Okay.
Well, that first
Will
question.
Spider-Man? Okay, the Spider-Man remaster
Okay.
sees with PS5 enhanced includes all 3 chapters of the DLC.
Okay, very
So
nice.
that was $70,
Okay.
and I think Miles was 40.
I
I
thought
think it
people were
was
saying
$49.99.
$49.99.
I think it was
50,
$49.99.
but still $10 off for a DLC, basically.
But-
It's on the
Expansion?
PlayStation 5, dude,
Yeah.
and he's got the Spider-Verse with the DLC, pop.
What I'm wondering is, can I uncheck and check if I want new Peter Parker face or not?
Oh,
No,
Could I uncheck it?
no, it's new one.
I
It
can't
has to be
uncheck
new
it?
one.
Old Peter Parker, they took him out back and they just
he's
got rid of him.
fired.
Why can't I uncheck that? Why is it not uncheckable?
Fuck him.
Fuck.
I know.
Dude.
Give me
Because
the
Tom
option.
Holland.
God damn it.
Tom Holland walked into Sony. He's like,
What the F word's going on here? I'm the face of this company, and you need to get me in that game. I'm Spider-Man.
Mr. Holland. We'll do whatever we can, Mr. Holland.
yes. J. Jonah James like, oh, I'm sorry, Peter. I didn't know.
I'm sorry, Tommy. Didn't you hear?
Dude.
He's going to be Nathan Drake.
The new face looks
Sony.
like he's younger than Miles, man.
Yeah.
It's
Nathan
so
Drake.
weird.
He looks like a TikToker for sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
We'll see. So yeah, that's happening with the PS5. So we're hype over that. Not so much Xbox.
Not so much.
Morales and
Big Bug Snacks fans.
Bug Snacks.
Mhm.
Just watch some gameplay of Bug
Big
Snacks.
Bug Snacks
And
energy.
boy, am I hype.
I don't even know who that's for. It doesn't even look like it's for kids.
Ooh, it's a rough.
Kids are
Bug
too
snacks
smart for
for
that.
everyone. Bug snacks go round and round.
It's like you put that shit on a little tablet and you let a baby play it.
It
Yeah.
literally, it looked like such a. I could not believe that's like a next gen game.
Imagine spending $600 and an additional $70 so your kid can play some dumb game.
A low tier Pokemon, just weird ass, whatever. We'll end up playing it and love it, I'm sure.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Other than that, in Jaboody news, coming up on the 20th of November will be our charity stream.
Yes!
Yes, your boys are going all out, 12 hours of non-stop entertainment.
Hell
Sending
yeah.
out positive energy out to the universe.
The boys will be repping for St. Jude's, and we will be raising some money for a good cause. So if you're around on the 20th, come on by and drop $1 in the bucket.
You know what might be
Awesome.
the best feeling ever? The end of 2020, and we break our record from last year.
Oh, that would be great.
Completely doable.
$20,000.
And I got some incentives that I think a lot of people are going to want to do. Because
Yeah.
last time I tattooed my face, I shaved my eyebrows, and I dyed my hair pink.
You got some good incentives. I still got to come up with some for this year.
We got some incentives in a bucket, dude. It's going to be hype. It's going to be hype. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Non-stop party games and hanging out.
St. Jude's is a phenomenal organization that does really good things. And for the very, very, very vocal minority, if you haven't done any research on St. Jude's, then don't say anything because you know nothing because they're a great foundation that does amazing things.
It's a good one. It's
tries
one of
to-
the good
Who
ones.
tries to badmouth St. Jude's?
Some of the dumbest people that are like, and you're like, just shut up.
I think you're
Do
right.
some
I saw
research,
somebody
man.
go, do you know where that money's going? Yeah, St. Jude, motherfucker.
Yes.
Next
Yeah.
question.
Sick kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, do your research.
I don't like doing my research.
Right.
He said the same thing Justin said. I didn't do my research, but I'm hoping
Nah,
that
yeah,
what
yeah,
I
when
said
you-
is right.
Oh, when you send me a DM like
man.
that, you've already lost.
it. Google it, dude. Look into it, dude. You'd be surprised what you find out. Just
No,
gotta look into it.
motherfucker, you Google it. How about that?
So yeah, hype on the charity stream.
That's a 12-hour marathon on Twitch.
It's going to be fun, guys. Make
November.
sure you join us.
20.
It's for the kids. Come on.
November 20, 2020.
It's for the children.
2020.
We can make it. Put out some great energy out there in the world.
Speaking of what's going on in the world, DMCA's on Twitch.
They are cracking down, man.
Scary.
They are
So what is
cracking
that
down.
for the normal person that has no idea what that is?
So yeah, Twitch is just doesn't know how to handle copyright, and they never dealt with it. They just always have let every streamer ever just play Bieber and play Diplo and play all that shit, and just were like, whatever, dude. It was to the point where I just was starting to believe like, oh, when you're live, it just doesn't matter.
It's a different world.
Yeah.
If you're live, it's like I almost started to think it's like if you're in a parking lot, and you brought a boombox. If you play Justin Bieber, they can't DMCA you.
Yeah.
But that's definitely not true. And that's, it
yeah.
never
Beyond
was
the
true.
I mean,
And you can get a lot of trouble.
we've been on YouTube longer, so like we know better. But anytime I would watch any other like streamer and they would just play copyright music, I always was like, this is not good. Even though it's live and like there's no consequence yet, I don't feel good about this.
Yeah.
Come to find out more recently, bam, everybody's getting hit with DMCAs. Just
Also,
shutting down channels.
When
Scary.
Justin was like full on GTA RP mode, thank God you had the common sense to not just play
Bieber.
Jason Derulo or
Yes.
Kid Cudi or anything like that.
Mhm.
Because that would have been a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because we come from YouTube, so we know how like that system works of things. So you're
Yeah.
kind of familiar with like
Yeah.
dealing with it.
What the ball game?
We've been burned by that shit before.
Been making dubs for 12 years now.
Yeah.
Well, I know all about
Justin-
copyright. They'll
Justin-
come and get you. They'll rip you right out your house.
Justin's a seasoned vet when it comes to that shit.
They'll rip you right out your bed. You're sleeping there with your wife. They'll rip you out of there and give you a big fat DMCA.
They'll
Don't
take
give
your
a
dog.
shit. They'll take your daughter.
Dude, they'll repo your dog.
Yeah, dude.
No.
So we've always been smart to that, to be like, at least use copyright-free labeled music, right? Don't use big songs from
that's
big corporations.
That's a problem. Like I was just watching someone play Lego Star Wars.
Uh-oh.
The entire Star Wars soundtrack is just Disney.
They
That
did.
is Disney. You
For-
can't play
For
video
a game
games
like
anymore.
that, you know that they didn't make the Lego cover. They just
No.
used, well, I can't sing it.
Yeah, I don't want to sing it too close. Maybe switch up a couple notes.
Bop, 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 bop. There you go. So
But
yeah, if you play that, you're fucked.
And that's what's so shitty, though, is because a lot of people are not realizing that, and they're playing these games that they think, well, I'm just going to play this game, it's safe, not realizing it has copyrighted music in it.
Yeah.
And without, any warning, they wake up the next day and their channel has a strike. I guess,
GTA Radio.
Does Twitch do 3 strikes like YouTube does?
Yeah, but you can get 3 strikes at once.
Oh, also like YouTube.
Right.
Great.
Yeah. And the music industry's way more technologically advanced than Twitch ever was. Twitch is owned by Amazon, by the way. And like the incentive to find these copyrighted materials is further incentivized by the music industry. So they just have these bots that secretly, behind the scenes,
Robots.
categorize and store all the copyright strikes. They want you to have like one giant lump sum, so it scares the shit out of you, rather than being like automatically detected. No, what they want to do is they want to automatically detect it and store it for one big push.
Yeah.
And then they go, hey, Bezos, this website you got has millions of infractions.
He wakes
Where's
up
my
from
money?
his cryogenical freezing of the week. What's new?
Who disturbs my slumber?
Mr. Bezos, we've got stacks and stacks of DMCA claims on your website, Twitch.
Will this make me more money?
No, sir, you're gonna lose it.
Cost us
Then
millions.
do whatever it takes to fix it.
Just pay the bill. So we're just
Ban
waiting.
them. Ban them all.
We're just waiting for Bezos to wake up from his cryogenical freezing of the month, and hopefully he'll take care of it. Hopefully,
Hopefully,
he's very
but-
busy when he wakes up.
There is another billionaire that woke up from their cryo tomb that had a very, very good idea. Zuckerberg.
The Zuck.
Facebook themselves, Facebook Gaming, has a license that umbrella covers their content creators.
Wow,
Dude.
So you play Bieber, and while you're streaming, it says now playing Bieber. You can download this on Spotify, and that way no one gets in trouble. And here's an advertisement to buy the song.
Oh, shit.
that
Zuckerberg
something?
coming after Bezos. He's coming for blood. He's trying to zuck him up.
Basically, what it all comes down to is these laws are old, need to be updated because these are from the 90s or
Very
some
true.
shit.
Very
When the
true.
internet was like, you can go online and look up information.
Boomers will remember when Metallica was like, hey, y'all downloading our music?
Yep.
What tarnation?
Sad but true.
There's a boomer term. Y'all heard of Rhapsody?
Rhapsody.
I haven't heard that name in quite some
Remember Rhapsody, Napster.
Napster.
Oh, Napster. Holy shit. Yeah, bro.
Napster. I remember Napster.
Wow.
So yeah, maybe eventually, if everything if things go the right way they're supposed to go, eventually we get to a day where we're not sitting here shitting ourselves. Should we delete all of our content so we don't lose the channel? Which we had to think about, and we did. We wiped most of our clips, like 90% of our clips. We
And then
just
share,
wiped
and then manually reviewed the rest.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something we forgot to tell people too that aren't like very Twitch savvy. Is that's a bummer that a lot of these channels that have had these DMCA strikes, they have had to do that. They've had to go back and delete years and years of clips and memories and good funny times just because they
You know what's
weren't
crazy?
careful.
So Twitch, as like a company, they said just delete all your VODs, all your clips, just to be 100% safe. That's the only way you'll know for sure.
The company said that.
So there's a
Oh,
button on
man.
Twitch on your dashboard that says delete everything. You press it, it's still stored on the servers in the cloud, and the robots scan that. So even though on the user interface on the website it's deleted, on the back end servers they're still up there.
Imagine
man.
deleting all your memories and everything, and then you still get hit for a clip in 2014 because you played Baby, Baby, Baby by Justin Bieber.
Man.
And so I saw a very interesting
Oof.
take.
Fuck
A
that.
very interesting take. If you got DMCA'd on a video that you deleted, but it's still stored on the Twitch servers, you could make the argument that the copyright claim's on Twitch, not on the user.
True.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're going to have to go up against Jeff Bezos and his
Good luck,
army of
dude.
attorneys.
Good
And then
luck,
you
dude.
win that, and then Twitch is like, you know what? Fuck you then. Ban you off the platform.
Oh, no.
Get rid of him.
No,
He's complaining
Just
too
get
much.
rid of him.
No, what they'll do is they'll just do a mixer. They'll just be like, fuck
That
it,
guy's
get
too
rid of
noisy.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking rip it.
Yeah. Shit,
So
man.
that's been another thing we had to juggle with in the background of making all this stuff that we do is what do we do with the clips and all the Twitch content? Because we don't want to lose the channel. It's fucking stupid.
Justin, can I make a request?
Yeah, huh?
Can we play some DMCA-free music that you created?
Pops, I'm glad you said that.
Please.
Because DMCA is so crazy, your boys have had to go into the music world a little bit more. And luckily, shout outs to Ozzy and Twine.
So
who
I
are
love this.
very talented, musically talented people within our Djibouti community.
So
who
even
stepped up,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you.
who's-
I was stepping on you.
who stepped up, and they've offered me help with some music and tunes, and I, of course, would like to pay them. So, been working alongside these boys. Ozzy, very talented. You could find him on Spotify. His group is called The Kites.
Ooh.
They have very cool music. A lot of cool instrumentation going on. And Twine, as you all know, he made our Ghoul Catchers theme, which is a clapper, claptastic, and
it claps cheeks.
DMCA free, copyright free, because
Yeah.
it's homegrown, made in their own backyard with their own variation of notes that are original.
Yep. Justin, you got to make a mixtape. That's what I call DMCA free.
Now that's what I call. So this is the Ghoul Catchers theme. This is uploaded on the Jaboody Show archive channel. Produced by Twine, performed by Jerry Curl. But yeah, it's hype, dude. So good. It's just a little bit different. Slightly different. So yeah, that went up, and shouts to Twine for making that. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude.
Banger.
Thank you, dude. And Ozzy has been working on some stuff behind the scenes as well. And he also laid down, we did the movie Birdemic and jokingly said, how funny would it be to do a cover but make it our own of that song? So Ozzy laid down a funky groove bass line, the meat and potatoes of the song. Twine came in and funked it up and got funky with it. And then I came in with the curl, and we made this
Can I just say real quick? This is my favorite song right now. This is my absolute favorite song. It's been on repeat ever since I heard
can't
it.
stop listening.
This is going to
to
be played at every house this Thanksgiving.
It's definitely
dude.
at my family reunion. Best believe. Believe.
Oh, when Grandma comes in with that casserole?
Oh, Big Mama?
It's gonna be good, dude. But yeah, shout out to you boys for making this. We need to get into more music making because we got to be DMCA free. Let's just hang out. Just hanging out.
Having ourselves a party. Hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Hanging out with my family.
Just hanging out.
Having ourselves a party. Yeah. A hot can of beans. Making me feel at ease.
So yes, lots of music is going to be made in-house now. We have no choice.
Yep.
So even though there's a shitty situation with the DMCA bullshit, we found a way to find positivity in this.
Yes.
By working with the community
Yes.
to make something that's fucking awesome.
Yes.
That is like the win-win situation.
Yeah. I really like it. Was to the point where the other night I like plugged in a little MIDI keyboard and I got myself like a Fruity Loops trial, and I was like, I'm so far behind.
Yeah.
I wish I could just split myself in two and make the other one just you make music all day and figure it out and learn about how to make it and how to do it. And I'm like, because just trying to do, I'm like, I wish I could, dude. I make beats all day, but I'm like, I'm so far behind the music game, dude. It's such a daunting task. So shout out to you guys in the community who are very, very capable of making good music and being down to work with your boy. Make something original, and no one can tell us nothing. No DMCA, nothing. It's all in-house, homegrown, USDA approved. Thank you, boys.
And I gotta say, I'm a little bit biased, but both those songs are bangers. I was vibing with it.
There's
no
plenty
meme.
more.
I think everybody would bump those.
Plenty more.
They're that good.
Plenty more where that came from. So expect more original Jaboody tunes. And, of course, they'll always go up on the channel. I love that when you watch the Ghoul Catchers theme, it goes, if you like this, you'll probably like the Uwu song by the Jaboody Show archive.
Oh, not probably. They know everybody's going to enjoy the Uwu song.
That's at 115,000 listens.
Can we get a little bit of that?
115.
It blew up.
Wow. That's so crazy.
I like the follow-up videos are like people reacting to the Uwu song.
I think half of those listens are Milton, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot for the Uwu song, man. 115,000.
For something you literally whipped up in
5 minutes.
A little meme song.
Literally took 5 minutes, man. Sometimes don't let your dreams be dreams. Capture the magic that happens in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You never know.
You know?
You give people their anthem by accident. You make an anthem for Ubu.
Shout outs
fans.
to all the weebs.
Shout out to
Weebs
the
win.
weeb.
They
Shout out to the
always
weeb.
they always win. Take no L's.
All right, so that's the DMCA stuff out of the way. But yeah, that ended up with us deleting most of our clips. We only kept the tippity top line stuff. But
It's
sorry,
just clips with one view that
but
no
it was
one was
Twitch
ever gonna
clips,
watch.
you know. Yeah, we all got a few of
Yeah.
those bookmarked, and they're sweet memories. But we got everything on the YouTube.
The ones that mattered, we saved.
We did back
Yeah.
everything up, but we're with these types of things. You're never out of the woods, so you got to be diligent, and got to still be ahead of the game in these types of things. So if we ever did just disappear, we would have a follow-up podcast of describing everything.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is just a receipt of all this happening.
Yeah.
All right, what's up next in the world?
Well, I mean, this is I don't know if this is news to you guys, but I just want to let everybody listening know because this is a big deal to me. Chappelle Show is on Netflix.
Yes,
Chappelle is back. Favorite comedian of all time, man. And I was just binge watching that shit. I was just telling Justin how much it makes me wish we could do sketch comedy. Like
Yeah.
the fucking hilarious ideas that he comes up with. And the hilarious ideas that we come up with, we just don't have the means of doing shit like that. I wish we could do stuff like that. But
He's
Yeah.
so good. He was just on SNL, and the skit he did with Count Chocula. Oh my god, dude! I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
I gotta watch it.
I was watching. I was
So
like,
good.
this is just a little taste of what Chappelle's Show would be like if he was making and writing. Because I think when they have a guest on SNL, they get to write like one or two of the sketches, depending on time and all that. And I think he only had time to really write like one, and that was that one.
That's cool.
it felt like
was
it
so
had
good.
his influence just like all over it. Like it
Yeah.
had to be written by him.
Yeah.
Because it was too funny to be on SNL. I'm sorry. That show's
Yeah.
not that funny unless somebody like Dave is on there carrying that entire team.
Yeah,
But
But yeah, Chappelle is back.
I'm
and doing it.
I'm just very excited about that. I want to let that be known.
That might be that just might be a little thing to let us all know that there might be something in the background. Maybe he's trying to work on more Chappelle's Show.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The way he talked about it on SNL, he's like, "My show is back. It's on Netflix. People are watching it. It's on Hulu or something." else."
And
I
he,
think.
he keeps coming out with specials on Netflix. He seems to be on good terms with them.
I feel like he's gonna make a new Chappelle Show thing.
that
It
would
might not
really
be
he will.
Chappelle's Show as we know it, but it might be something new. I think he probably wants to do something new.
Yeah,
If I had to take a guess.
probably, yeah.
yeah. Like Chappelle is just the goat, the greatest of all
So
time.
funny,
So
man.
to see him back and doing stuff is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, it just reminded me of the South Park thing we were watching. The South Park guys made I don't know if it's on Comedy Central, but it's on YouTube. It's called Sassy Justice.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny because someone put in the Discord, and I was like saying how the future of Jaboody Dubs, hopefully, as I see it, will be doing more deep fake stuff. We're doing deep fake stuff with the dubs.
Mm-hmm.
And those guys are so tech savvy and have so many resources, they're already doing it. So they've made a whole show called Sassy Justice. You could watch the first episode, it's like 14 minutes or so on YouTube. It's so funny. I was just like, dude, those guys are just like always ahead of the curve. And I was like, I knew it. I knew that was going to be the future of comedy.
It's so
is
good.
making some goddamn deep fakes.
It's just the guys that voice or made South Park. It's an entire show of them just doing deep fakes of people, and it's so fucking funny.
I hope they make more of it because
Yeah.
the way I see it, that is just a gold mine, dude.
It's literally you could dub anything.
The possibilities are just endless when it comes to
You
that.
can literally dub anything.
Yeah, and we got a green screen, so it's like
Yeah.
if I could just have a shot of something and then cut to us in front of a green screen, but we are not us. We're someone in that show,
Yeah.
dude.
'Cause I think
now we don't have to work with material. We don't. The material doesn't drive the dub. We can drive whatever and do what
You
and
can
say
make
whatever
it
we
up.
want.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of really cool deepfake stuff going on, and I need to get my hands on it. Right now, it's so primitive with how you do it. I just need like
I think it's
better,
a lot of editing.
yeah. I need to figure that out eventually. That needs to happen.
It's a lot of work from
Needs
what
to
I've
happen.
seen the process, but yeah.
I've seen what I've seen. It's a lot of computing power.
Yeah.
You just set it and then you let it bake, and it just takes a long
Because
time.
it has to map the face
Yeah.
and then calculate based on images of like Mark Zuckerberg or whoever where to place the eyes and the mouth and make them talk and then show expression and then different angles.
Yeah,
I don't think you can do it live.
and I think
But-
that you also need to like have the body match. It's like
Probably,
if you have a beard, you
Yeah.
probably have to not have one, and if you're doing a chubbier dude and you're real thin, it probably won't work so
Hard to
well. But like Trey, I don't know if he like wore some padding in, but he did the Al Gore,
Oh,
and
yeah.
his body he just was the perfect shape, and then Matt Stone did Zuckerberg. It's so fucking funny. Dude.
Yeah, and it's so you could tell it's just Matt's body, but just Zuckerberg's face.
And the voice.
Come on down. And the voice is just South Park. It's so
Yeah.
good. I can't recommend it enough.
What was it called again?
Sassy Justice.
Sassy Justice, the show.
Check that out.
All right. And moving on, it's been a minute, so we got a couple of them, but it's time for some patron questions.
Guys,
My
don't
favorite
forget,
part.
leave questions on this post on the Patreon.
Yes.
Right down below. We'll get to them.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Patrons.
So let me get to the first one here. This comes from my boy, the King of Psychos. What up, man? He says, my sibling and I have been have been big fans of the Jaboody show for many years, ever since we saw Sticky Buddy video. We really appreciate your hard work, dedication, positivity, especially since 2020 has been a rough year. My question for each of you, if you had an opportunity to visit Europe, where would you go and what would you like to do while visiting? I ask because I'm moving to Europe and I need some ideas of what to do when I have free time. Thanks. Great question. Thank you, King of Psychos.
So good and tasty.
Going over to the EU, have I? Well, let me just pull it up here and have a look.
How about it? I mean, I already know I probably fucking head to Amsterdam, maybe, hit that red light district or something, you know what I'm saying?
EU region is wild, man. Such
that's
a good
crazy.
time. There's so
Yeah.
much over here, man.
So much. You can hit France.
So this year was supposed to be
Italy, Germany.
TwitchCon Europe, which was in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
That would have been a lot of fun.
Amsterdam looks like it would be a lot of fun, dude. That looks cool. Belgium.
Do you remember when
France,
people
Italy?
tried to only go to Amsterdam because that was like the only place where weed was legal, like back in the day?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's
Like
like what that was known
a big
for.
weed
Now
joke.
it's just fucking everywhere. Weed's okay.
Got Greece over there.
Dude,
What else is
because
over there? They got Romania over there? Dude, they got
Yeah.
Ukraine?
They got everything over there.
Georgia.
Turkey.
Georgia.
Georgia? Georgia?
No, not ATL. Georgia, Europe.
What's Georgia doing over there?
I would love to go to Sweden
Yeah.
Actually,
that's
yeah.
dope,
to
dude.
visit my Viking heritage.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Norway.
Norway, Sweden,
Iceland's actually pretty sick.
Denmark. It was here. Denmark's dope too,
I've
dude.
always wanted to go to the United Kingdom.
That's I love
And
it. So
just-
where would you go? We list every place
Every
that's
single
ever
place, yeah.
over there.
Every tourist trap.
Hey,
ever.
he
Yep.
wants ideas. We're giving him options, but I want to go to the United Kingdom just to see if I fit in, just to see if they could tell I was American, or if they'd be like, "What dialect is that? You're way off."
I would love to see London. I'd love to see some Paris and Rome. I think those three are my trifecta of would be cool to get there and see that sometime in my existence.
I think
I think so,
Province, France is very nice. Sicily would be obviously one.
Little Greece action.
You know what I mean? Go to Italy, get a real pizza pie.
Hey,
You know what I
a real pizza pie.
Get a real one. Get a real
Some
one, dude.
authentic gabagool.
I hear
Go to Naples?
the Mediterranean side of France is probably pretty beautiful.
Mediterranean make me
I'm
hungry,
trying
pops.
to hit that Eiffel Tower, have a little ratatouille up in that bitch.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Coming over here for the food, dude.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
scrubbing
I'd be-
through. I'm going to Hungary because they know what's up, dude. I'm getting hungry.
Oh, you
just
want to
looking
check
at
out that
it.
Ottoman Empire, dog?
Hungry and hungry.
Hell yeah, dog. What about
Sweden,
Finland, boys?
Sweden would be dope though.
Tele Rivers there.
Switzerland looked really pretty, but
all the touristy ones,
All
man.
all
Because
the
I'm looking
touristy
for
ones.
the food, dude. I want that. I
If
want
you
to get a
guys
baguette. de
Had to pick
France.
one. Like, what's your top?
No meme. I think as a life experience for me, because I'm a beer guy, Oktoberfest in Germany.
That'd be
Oh,
insane.
yeah.
Slamming down brats and drinking some good old lager.
I would have one beer, be like, "Oh, I'm drunk," and everyone would be like,
How dare
I'd be
you?
like, "Oh, my stomach."
All
You
the-
disrespect us. How dare you?
Shoving bratwurst, you know. I feel like they could outdrink anybody.
Oh, yeah.
But if I had to pick one and done, I'm such a touristy trap idiot. I got to see what London's like. I just never been. And
Really?
see
Yeah.
cool pictures.
Oh,
and
jolly
lot
old
of-
London.
lot of history. I'd love to have a listen and try to talk like them.
wow.
I'd like to go down there, try to talk like them.
See what it's all about.
You can see on a map, it's just a big all the roads lead like an anus hole just right there. It's like hot spot. All the roads go right to London, just like
It does look like a
it's like a little
puckered butthole.
sphincter. Just
It's
like a
literally
little-
all these roads from like the 1400s that just, weren't like, there was no civil engineering back when botulism was a thing.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like, just have a road go through
Dude, a lot of those, a lot of them just go in a giant circle.
Yep. They go in and they just pass right through.
Right back around.
Like,
dude.
I swear I've seen this part in London before.
Like, that's how I always know as just an idiot who doesn't know anything about geography. When you ever see this, you see all the roads that are all desolate, all meet, and there's this one hot spot. That's where you want to go,
Just one hub.
So you want to go to London, it looks like. That would be mine if I had to pick. And maybe my second, number 2, would be maybe Paris. It is here, just such cool things about it. And then a close third would be Italy, because I got to get some of the spaghetti and meatball.
Would you want to go to the boot or the football of Italy?
Who's got the best food? Would it be Rome or I always hear Naples got the pizza? Is that Naples?
Yeah, they got good pizza.
I think it's a food chain here, Naples Pizza.
I got the Naples pizza.
Yeah,
not as good as Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoever's got the best food in Italy, I don't know. I'd have to do some more research.
Yeah.
What about you boys? Where's the number 1? EU.
The number 1, it's tough for me. I almost want to say what you said, either London or Paris. You know what? I'm going to go with Paris because I hear it's so romantic over there, and I would be there for the beaches, no?
So
Yeah, another place where all the roads meet. Like
All
a
of
big
them.
anus.
Yeah, right in the center.
You just zoom in on Google Maps. Everything just meets there, dude. Right, and the fucking towers are right there, right where the anus, right center, right there.
Yep.
Boom.
I just hit the Eiffel Tower and just wait for somebody that's just looking for the love of their life and just, oh, hey, I'm a tourist here.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. I'm American.
I don't talk like everyone else around here. I sound a little different.
Oh my God.
I sound a little different.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
What about you, Papo? Where you
Pops,
going?
what do
Huh?
you think?
You know what?
Pick one.
The Alps is beautiful. Switzerland.
Swish.
Ah.
Switch. The Schwitch.
You want
It's all
to
mountains.
check out
It's all
the
mountains.
Matterhorn, yeah?
Yeah,
I'm
the
trying to
Matterhorn.
zoom in, and it's just all mountains, all geographical
Yeah.
mountaintops. Where are you going to stay on this top of this
Dude,
mountain?
I'm gonna shred up some fresh champagne powder.
You going to Lucerne?
Dude, some of these names. Orberberg?
Bjorn?
Beardy
Going to Bjorn?
Birkenstock? That's a
Bjorn.
bag.
Gotta even see where it separates into the other
Oh,
country.
I want to go to Zug. Z-U-G.
Zug. Go to Zug.
Go to Zug.
So
Zug bar.
you're gonna go there to Zurich, and I'm gonna be eating a pizza pie in Italy. I got fatals. I have a good time. Yeah, EU's dope, dude. There's so much I want to see over there. Never been.
I mean, once vaccine's a thing, travel's going to be popping off, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right?
Oh yeah. But yeah. Thank you for the question.
Great
Thank you.
question. Thank you, man.
Will Rock. Hope y'all doing well during the COVID shitstorm. Y'all constantly bringing laughs, and honestly, I laugh the most at your content than any other content. Keep up the awesome work. Anywho, I'd like to know, how'd you find the place that you moved into? Where do you start? I'd like to move out before I'm 25. I just don't know where to begin. Even better question, what do you think are the top adult necessities for someone to have before they consider moving out? Another big decision like that.
Ooh, big question.
Real life stuff going on, huh?
Life.
Ooh.
Well, first of all, it really depends on where you live because cost of living in San Francisco is very different than, I don't know, West Virginia.
Yeah. We had the luxury of time, so when if we didn't need a place that fit a stream for 3 to 4 people be on camera, it would have been way easier.
Yeah.
But because
Oh,
we
yeah.
needed a place that was big enough that it could house us, have a second living room in Orange County, California, and to fit all that is difficult. And to be what was this, 2 years ago? How old am I? 20. To be that age, to be 27 and trying to move out for the first time with no history, and then looking at you like, you're gonna throw parties here, huh? And
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
please believe me. Please believe me. If I didn't have all that, I think it'd be pretty easy.
Also, what was very difficult was the adorable little dog named Dee Dee.
Yeah, I had a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Got a dog. Got a pup, and a lot of places don't like that. So if you don't have any of that, you don't have to worry about squeezing a stream in there, squeezing a dog in there.
You got options.
Again, you do have the thing of you're young and you've never moved out before, so they're going to be looking at your history and your credit
Yeah,
score. and all
start working on that credit now. That's
Yeah,
something
that's
I'm
big
working
true.
on
That's a
currently.
big true. Here's some pro tips.
that.
Inside, you want your washer and dryer in your facility.
That's
You
a
want
huge
that.
true.
Good stuff.
You
if
want
can
to
get
pay
that.
extra for it.
Yeah.
It
it's
will
worth
pay dividends.
It's worth it.
Long term.
You're
Trust
talking
me.
hours of waiting in line public place doing that,
Dude,
and then
that's
it's
some of-
COVID, so you don't want to go out there anyway.
Even
Some
more
of the
important
worst,
now.
some of
Scary.
the worst memories of my life are being at a public laundromat and waiting for my shit to finish. Ugh.
So, adult necessities. Again, it depends what you're carrying around. If you got a pup or nothing, but if you don't have anything, what do you need? You need a phone charger and a pillow.
AC.
I mean, what do you need?
I hear they say, obviously your credit. I always hear that like you want to have at least like 6 months of rent saved up just in case for an emergency,
Yeah.
shit like that.
That's adult
Save up.
shit that you should be doing anyways. You at least
Yeah.
want 4 months when shit goes bad. You can have at least fall back on something.
Yeah, but if you're doing the math and you see your income and it can pay for the outcome, then it's not you move in, you just grab a buddy to help bring your bed over. You call that one guy up who has a truck that and you bring your bed over there, and you're like, thanks, dude.
There's always
you're
that
good
one
to go.
guy. There's
You always
that one guy we all
contact your
know.
friend Jeff.
You know what, Jeff? With
You
the
have
truck.
it,
Everybody
Jeff.
has a friend Jeff with a truck.
Dependable. He's gonna be
Yep.
there.
He's gonna
help
show
you.
They're always showing off that new truck, and then they're surprised when everybody calls.
You know?
Well, guess what? I got a fridge and I got a bed, and you need to help
Yeah,
me.
that trunk bed's looking real empty, man.
Yeah.
Justin, not only do you have a fridge and a bed, but you also have a bad back.
Yep, that too.
Yeah, I got this fridge. It's a brand new KitchenAid, chock full of all these fancy new features. I can't carry it out though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now that's where you get your other friend Jeff to help you out with that. Sorry.
More
This
Jeff
is
friend.
this is pricey, but you got to do some research and you got to afford it. Not everyone could afford this.
Okay.
Hire movers. And don't hire movers off of Facebook or something that you just found out some guy off of the internet. No, make sure you do your research. Find reliable, well-trusted movers because I know firsthand people that got robbed by their movers.
Rob.
Oh shit.
But
Use an actual company.
it was worth the robbery because moving shit sucks ass.
Less
It's literally the worst.
I was
Less
about to
work?
say I've never even had that luxury. I grew up with 3 women. I was the mover.
Yeah.
I was the mover.
Yeah.
The designated guy. So you know what? If you can, look into hiring some movers because it does fucking suck when you're
'Cause you
doing it
only have-
all by
You
yourself.
only have one back.
Yes.
And the movers, they got like 12 backs they can spare.
Yeah.
There's
Yep,
popping
yep.
those vertebrae like it ain't no thing. So let someone else pop their shit out. Also, if you are in an area that is like super pricey and shit, and you're like, oh, I'm setting that goal before I'm 25, don't worry about it. If you're saving money, if you can save money, what's the
That's-
big? What's the? I thought,
Yeah,
my life's gonna change. No, it's the same shit, dude.
Yeah.
I was just working, just doing the same thing I did at home, except now money's
Dude.
going out to the rent. But I mean, if you can stay home and save, because if you're in an area that's very expensive and populated, like where we are, people that do move out with 5-6 people into a 3-bedroom
all
apartment.
disgusting and don't clean their dishes.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, mom and
Yeah,
dad
yeah,
is one thing, but 6 other people who are slobs potentially,
That's a big true.
and who have drama and things, you
and
gotta
their
be
weird
careful.
girlfriends
Yeah.
are also slobs.
You gotta
Yeah.
be careful,
Fuck, yeah.
dude.
People don't think about that. You don't want to have to worry about relationship drama with the people you live with and just all that kind of Jerry Springer shit. But yeah.
Or even just you come down, you come on down, you're ready to leave, and it stinks. You're like, what is that? And they're cooking this thing. You're like, ugh. And they're like, and it stinks. What if they make stuff you don't like? And you're
Oh,
like,
I
my
had
place
a-
always reeks. This
I
guy
had
always
a
makes.
roommate
Go ahead.
that he was known for making stinky soups. It was just kind of his thing. And he
Why do you
also
like sipping on stinky soup.
and he was also a big fan of not doing his own dishes. And then when it came to moving out, being a good roommate, you help your roommate move out. I go and pull his mattress out to help move it. There's literally like 12 old dishes just covered in black mold.
Ugh.
And I looked him dead in the eyes because we're in the room. I'm like, bro. He's like, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm like, dude.
I've been caught.
Dude,
Ugh.
you have
I'm
a
sorry.
girlfriend. You need to be a little bit more on top of this because this is gonna kill somebody.
Jeez.
Like, luckily, we're pretty much family, so we didn't have to deal with that. But
Yeah.
like, just in this situation, I could always imagine how bad it could potentially be if you were with a different set of people or complete strangers or someone who has habits you're not cool with. Woo! It could
Man.
get.
So yeah, I used to think that like staying at home, like in my 20s, I was like, man, I should be on my own right now. No, don't be like me. Stay as long as you
Save
can.
your money.
Yes,
Stay
dude.
there and save up.
Yes.
Work
Who
on your
cares?
credit.
Who fucking cares?
Save up, get that credit score up.
Yeah.
Everybody they never talk about that, but that's
And you know
how
what?
they
You have the
trust
best
you.
reason in the world
Yeah.
to stay with your parents. There's a fucking pandemic. You want me to go driving around looking at apartments and asking strangers to live in my house?
It's tricky times, man. But I hope you do figure it out. And before you know it, you'll be moved out and you'll realize, wow, this isn't much different. Except I got to put my dish away because Mama isn't here to do it for me.
Except now I'm always broke because I have bills.
And that, you're gonna
and learn to cook for yourself. That will save you a lot of heartache in the future.
Oh yeah,
a lot of money.
Yeah. There you go, Mr. Wilrock.
There you go, Will.
Good luck. Godspeed. You'll figure it out, dude.
Yeah.
It's not. It's easier than you think. Trust me. It's scary at first, but then
The hardest part is moving your stuff.
Yeah,
and then I would say second is finding a place.
That's why I say travel light. You don't want to amass too much stuff in your possessions. Travel light.
So use all the websites you got to use. Put in the parameters of what you can afford and what you're looking for, and you're off to the races, dude. You're off.
I'll grab
Pops, you got Galacti?
Yo, Galactic Bryce hooked us up. He says, howdy, my dudes. Hope y'all are doing well during these rough times. I'm sure y'all have been asked this before, but fuck it. I need some inspiration. What are some of the songs that keeping your spirits lifted right now? Much love.
Ooh. Songs keeping your spirits lifted, dude. Dude, I'm telling you. I love music that just makes you feel good. I never got into the music that's like time to be angry because I'm like, bro, I ain't angry.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
It's not the vibe you're
I'm
hitting.
on outstanding. Oh, can't sing. See, I can't sing this stuff.
You're about to get us hit with a copyright strike, Justin.
Yo,
Careful.
put on some Gap Band, dude. I'll put on some fucking feel-good oldies, Spotify.
Some oldies.
Feel-good oldies. Guardians of the Galaxy soundtracks.
That's a banger.
Those
always
bang.
some Michael
Clap.
Jackson. Some Michael
Smack.
Jackson always does the job.
Well, MJ, all the stuff that makes you feel good and feels like moving. Luckily, there's things like Spotify that do a really good job of discovery.
Yeah.
And feel-good playlists and stuff like that. A little bit of Ocean Man. You know what I'm saying?
Take me by the hand.
Take me by the hand. Take me to a land that you understand.
Ocean
you
Man.
understand. You understand Galactic. You know. But other songs, anything specific?
Other than just what I'm like actually listening to right now, that new 21 Savage came out, and he's just like my favorite rapper. So that I've been bumping that. That's been on repeat. That
How much
Savage
do you listen to music?
Mode 2.
A lot.
A lot.
How much do I like this album? A lot.
I also like a lot of video game soundtracks. I like people who do cool stuff with video game remixes. We listen to that DJ Cutman radio. I like stuff like that, as well as people who do like original arrangements. Maybe someone in the Patreon or the YouTube will know other groups. There's a group called The One Ups, and they do really cool like full jazz band covers of like Mario Galaxy and like Streets of Rage theme song, like jazz mix.
Cool.
I'm like, yo, that stuff is sick. I love stuff like that.
Sometimes when I'm driving home, I'll just put on some like old school Ocarina of Time remix or something, just jam out.
Yeah.
But and one thing I forgot to say about the 21 Savage album is that he actually got fucking Morgan Freeman to do a lot of the narrating on there. So in between tracks about like killing people and shit, it's just Morgan Freeman with some wise words for you. It's so funny. It's so funny. I learned so much based off of that album. This is the downfall of many, many men.
I got it.
Morgan Freeman, yeah. And I'm killing, and I'm killing.
Dude,
This
I
next
gotta hear
song
that.
features Takashi 69.
Oh God, no, not him.
Yeah, there's always tunes.
That's some good shit.
Always some tunes out.
Also,
to keep spirits
it's
high.
hard to feel bad when you're driving and some Daytona theme song plays.
Oldies, dude. Feel good oldies. I'm telling you, Bryce. Look into it, man.
Maybe Hanging Out with featuring Jerry Curl.
That's a good.
Yeah,
one. That's
the Ghoul Catchers theme. You know,
Just saying.
just throwing it out there. All right, thank you, man. Appreciate you, Galactic Bryce. The next one is from my boy Aaron Blanding. Really appreciate all your advice with the online dating. I had a rough time with Bumble. Have you guys tried Hinge? I found more success on there than anywhere else. Oh, interesting.
I think I tried that one for like a little bit, but the thing about that one that's cool is it's not as nasty as Tinder, not as like freaky. Like you don't get as many of those like couples taking a photo. We're looking for a third.
Yeah,
you don't see a lot of that on Hinge. You get a
It's
lot of like
not as-
honest people who are like. But you can. I remember that with that one, you could leave a comment on anything. You could leave a comment on anything and start the convo.
Hinge is not as like superficial as the rest of them are. Not as shallow. It's
I found
more about personalities on there.
The thing that didn't work well for me on Hinge is everybody was super religious. I found there's a lot of A lot of religion on there. So I was like, I don't know.
Justin's a heathen.
Why I like Hinge was Tinder's basically you have to have like an opener that's like the girl's never seen before. It's almost like it's beyond like you gotta like come with like a bit, right?
Yeah.
You gotta come like you're almost setting her up for a punchline.
And all you're going to get most of the time is, hey.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
hey.
But with Hinge though, you are kind of like making a post on their Instagram, essentially, their picture or whatever they commented on.
Yeah.
So you can show a little bit more of your personality. And I think guys typically will do stronger in that in terms of getting a response back versus, trying to come up with this elaborate bit that they saw on Reddit work once.
Yeah, the thing that I saw with Hinge, one of my buddies is very successful on there. I was like, dude, what are you doing on there? And he's like, well, it's cool because like on Hinge, I didn't know about it. He's like, you got to try seeing Hinge. It's like you see their photos and you can leave a like with a comment on a specific photo.
Yes.
So that way you can really look into the photo and say something more than just, if she's in the photo and she's taking a selfie and instead of just going, wow, you're beautiful. You could be like, look at the background and be like, oh, she's at Disneyland. Okay. Pop quiz. What's your favorite Disney? Whatever the fuck you're supposed to do.
There's one right and there's
like
one
it.
wrong answer.
Yeah, give her then you give her the BuzzFeed article comment where you go, you won't believe what happened to me at Disneyland, ... because she was there. And now your comment isn't so random because you left it on her photo of her at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So you can get way more specific, and that was one thing. He's like, you get conversation just going. It's not just hey, hi, hey.
That's what I was going to say. It's really easy to break the ice because I don't know if you said, but not only the pictures, but you can like certain parts of their profile, like a funny comment that they may have written about themselves. Like you can like any aspect of their profile, not just the pictures. So if they said something funny, you could be like, oh, that reminds me of something that happened to me. And
There you go.
Yeah,
exactly. Hit it with those BuzzFeed article titles.
Hinge makes you insert an icebreaker for you to follow up on versus having just cold call icebreaker, which I don't know, seems intimidating to a lot of people.
Yeah. But I got to say my experience with Hinge, and I'm just saying, this is just me personally. I'm just a very, very picky person. I was on Hinge for about a week, and I was scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I did not see one person I thought was attractive.
I think that's
I did not.
I think it's
I'm
a byproduct of just the number of users. Obviously, Tinder has the most users.
Yeah.
And maybe
It's
even,
COVID times too. So
yeah. So it's the numbers game, right?
It's just a numbers game. But like I said, I'm super picky. But yeah, I think in terms of like establishing a connection and just actually meeting somebody and not just being like, oh, we're both fucking hot, let's fucking fuck. Like Hinge is the app to
But
get
don't
me
pay
on.
for anything. Don't
pay.
Don't pay.
Man, they will
want you.
they
Not
will
pay for
fucking
anything.
try every single time I was opening up a dating app. Hey, if you want to try Tinder Gold, it's only $40 a month. I said, motherfucker, what?
They'll phrase it like, do you want to be do you want to be an incel for the rest of your life? No. Well, then buy this thing.
Yeah, you want to stay a fucking cuck or do you want to actually get girls? No, I'm
don't fall for it.
$40.
And they're pumping the price now because they know you're not going anywhere. They know you're not going to a bar, you're not going out. They know everyone's on there.
They know everybody's desperate right about
So they're
now.
like, jack the price up.
Dude, I said
$60 per month.
It's a trip because I said, okay, maybe I'll pay $5 to boost my profile so that more people see it. Maybe $5.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, that's fine. $40 a month just for extra likes?
No, get a gamer pass.
What are they smoking?
Miles Morales,
Get a gamer pass.
Tinder.
Chappelle
Tinder
shows on
boosted
Netflix.
profile. Like, yo, those prices, come on now. Fuck that.
At the end of the day, Aaron, you're working on yourself, right?
That's
know?
You're
that is more important.
Getting
Invest.
getting the six-pack abs, getting the job promotion. He's becoming Aaron
There you go.
2.0, and this is just something he scrolls through every time he poops.
That
That's
$40
all
a
it
month,
is.
when everything's safe again, gym membership, bro.
There it
That's
is.
where you need to be. It needs to be going, not no Tinder Gold bullshit.
Just reminded me, I was trying to go through and cancel my gym memberships because they finally started to kind of
Getting
operate
on.
again. So they're starting to charge again.
we remembered.
Man, some of these gyms make it so hard to cancel, dude.
Oh yeah, you have to do it in person.
No, I called and the guy's like, so here's a number that's for your account, but you got to call this separate company that handles the contracts. And I called them. This guy had me on hold for 20 minutes. And he's like, sir, I'm so sorry that you're not happy. They're willing to give you a free month. I'm like, I've been on hold for 20 minutes. I want to cancel. He goes, okay, please hold. Dude, I'm telling you, another 20 minutes, and transferred me with another confirmation code to another guy where I waited in line. I was on the phone for like 2 hours.
Wow.
And finally I got to this guy, and he's like, okay, sir, I have begun the paperwork to cancel. In the next 3 to 5 days, if I don't call you, you have to call back, and you have to figure out what you can do to cancel this.
You have to figure out where we are in this whole process if we don't call you.
I was like, this is why you guys keep it, because it's so hard to cancel. He's like, fuck it, I'll pay the money.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want you to do.
I'm like, dude, it is so hard to cancel these things. And they always go, so why are you leaving?
Dude,
I don't fucking know. World-ending pandemic?
dude, I swear to God, one time, I think it was Planet Fitness, actually. I went to go quit in person, and they said, you can't quit in person. I said, I can't quit the gym in person. They said, no, you have to fill it out online. I said, motherfucker, I'm here standing right here.
Yes.
Let me quit. I'm not coming back here.
And then you
Yes.
call and they're like, sir, you need to be in person in order for this transaction to go.
They're running me in circles.
I'm like about to just
This
switch.
might work out.
About to just switch like a credit card, debit card, just so that one is zeroed out. And they just
Right.
keep hitting it. Go, what the fuck? I get
Yeah.
money out of this guy.
Yeah, well, then they're going to start dinging your credit. But
Yeah, motherfuckers, dude. Fuck all the gyms that won't let you just straight up cancel, dude.
They know what they're doing.
My God, it's a pain in the ass.
They want everybody to just be like, it's such a hassle. What's $30 a month?
this
You
whole
know, it's,
pandemic thing will blow over. I'll be back in there.
Yeah.
I'll be glad I never canceled it in the first place.
Don't let them get you.
Like Fahrenheit says, if you were on Hell's Kitchen, what would be the dish you would make Gordo on the first episode? And how far do you think you'd get? Basically, what would your experience on the show be like?
First and foremost, I want to say to anyone that's ever worked as a line cook or in the food service industry, I cannot do that. That is like
either.
next level stress, and what you guys do does not get enough recognition.
True. I agree with that 100%. Ever since I was a kid in middle school, before I ever had my first job, I said the one thing I will never do is work in like fast food or any kind of food.
Too
And
stressful.
restaurant. I just don't want to do that.
Too
It's
stressful.
way too stressful.
I'm so far behind in hours to be competent. It would just be like
Right.
a fucking nightmare. Like I was at this place to go to all the time, and I was watching like I usually go in there, and these people are pros. They make a wrap, boom, boom, boom. They wrap that thing up like nothing will ever escape its clutches. They had a new guy, and I was like, oh my God, I want to go back there. I was like, he wrapped one without sauce, and I was like,
Oh.
and I got two because so he goes on the second one. I go, could you put sauce on it? Like it's what they're supposed to do. I have to ask.
Yeah.
Think he put sauce on it, and he looks up all slow at me, like nervous, like just his eyes through the little mask. I just see his eyes look at me, like, oh fuck. Like he's either high of his mind, I don't know. He looks down, and he's like, okay. He grabs the sauce. It's like nothing comes out,
Oh,
and he
man.
just goes like that fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, give me it. I'll fucking do it, dude. I'm like, give me that shit. Fucking smack it. And
Yeah.
this girl who works it comes over and she like grabs it, shakes her head, and I'm like, that's what I'm trying to do.
There you go.
I'm like, fuck yes, dude. Give me the sweet release. I'm like, come on. And she's like, give me that thing. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. This guy's been jerking me around, and I need my sauce.
And you were eating? What were you doing?
Yeah, I was in line to eat.
Oh, okay.
And dude, the nerves on that guy, you could tell he's just shaking. I'm like, dude, I don't even work here. And I'm like, bro, let's go. Come on, I want to eat this.
Wouldn't
today.
you hate being on the receiving end of that? Like a great example is imagine like whenever you've been to Chipotle, I know you guys don't go there too often, but whenever you go to Chipotle and somebody is fucking up making your order and you can tell they're new, just the rage you get because you're like, more chicken,
More.
give me more beans.
Yep.
Like just imagine being on the receiving end of that. Oh, I'm trying.
Oh
I'm sorry, I'm
my
trying.
Like the place I went to, they did the thing where they shave the meat off the thing.
Shawarma?
He takes he takes the big scooper over and he does this like, and he left like a decent amount on the spoon. Try not to give me too much.
Oh, man.
I'm like, bro, just hook
Yeah.
it up. Come
right
on.
here.
I
I'm
think-
watching you
I'm
do
a
it.
tipper.
He's like doing his little fingers, like not
Oh,
too
man.
much, not too much.
I went to the exact same restaurant because I know where you're talking about, and I guess it was a new guy, and he did the same thing. He pulled the meat off of the thing or whatever. It's like shawarma, and I get home and the meat wasn't even cooked all the way.
Might have the same guy I
He
had.
did it
I think
too
was the
early.
Same guy. Did he have tattoos? He had
yeah.
tattoos on his neck. Yep, same guy.
Same motherfucker.
God
and I
damn
just
it.
gotta say, if I figured out that meat was not cooked and I was still there, I would have threw hands. That's how angry I was.
Oh man,
That's the kind of hate that you'll get if you fuck up somebody's food.
It's
I'm
expensive.
not doing that.
You went into
Expensive
Gordo
place.
mode.
That place isn't cheap either. So,
Right?
so what would be the thing? The only thing I think I could competently make, but I would be destroyed.
Would you
by
be
that
embarrassed?
guy. I would make a steak and I would be destroyed by him. It's the only thing I know. It's the only thing I know how to sometimes make, and it comes out perfect. So that would be the only thing. I'm telling you, I would not make it day one. There'd be the fatty part of it that's all pink and shit, still like absolutely raw. I'd be like, "Wow, it looks good to me. I'd eat it."
Man, yeah, he'd probably rip. Oh man, he'd lay into me too. The only thing I really know how to make that I think is like this chili. I have like a family recipe, and I'm hoping that would be good. But according to him, it'd probably just be some bland shit.
Spitting on the floor.
Raw
Shit.
Raw chili.
Yeah.
I didn't even cook it. It still hurt my feelings. Shit.
Oh, dude, I know.
Absolute shit.
Like the steak I make too is like I used his tutorial on how to make it. So I'd be like, "Hey, bro, you fucking taught me.
Yeah.
You fucking taught me.
Gordo.
Yeah.
You fucking taught me, bro. Get the olive oil, get it smoky, throw it on away from you so it doesn't burn you. Wait for it, little turn around, chicken, let it rest. Boom, butter, garlic, bam."
There's no
That's it.
doubt in my mind that Pops would last longer than both of us, though. I know Pops knows how to throw it
I'd
out.
whip up a banh mi with some pickles and some accoutrement.
Wow.
What? Oh, yeah. Excuse me?
Oh yeah.
Shall I say what? What?
Como se dice?
Yeah, enjoy your chili and steak.
Come on, do fromage. I'll make a mistake with like no sides.
Yeah, just a steak.
Well-fashioned porterhouse ribeye.
Chili with no crackers. What's a crackers?
Bunch of meat with just garlic and buttery taste to
Just
it.
brown.
That's it. It's just good.
Just
and
gray
brown.
meat.
Brown, very pink on the inside. Wouldn't make it far. Wouldn't probably make
Yeah.
it past first episode.
Yep.
But I'd last longer than some. I feel like some of those people with their personality stuff. I feel like that's where I win. Is I'd have charisma strats.
Mm-hmm.
I'd make
Yeah.
alliances and friends. Like they'd be in the confession, go, "Man, Justin Guy, he's terrible, but man, he keeps our spirits up."
Man, we sure are entertained cooking with him.
I'd be the guy, "You good? Are you good? Are
Hasn't
you
cooked
good?
one meal. You good? You good? You good? We all
right,
good.
Making sure we're all good. Everybody heard what the order is. We're all good." But yeah, that would be my experience.
Mm-hmm.
Who we got up next here?
Last one comes from
Pops, you got zero?
Zero Man Dismiss, y'all.
Yo, Zero Man. Hey guys, what is your opinion on Burger King doing the donation advertisement? So back in the day,
Okay.
Burger King was like going into like people's channels, like Burger King official, like into their Twitch channel, and like donating like a specific amount for like whatever the newest combo meal was.
Oh, got you. Okay.
And so like people are like, you're giving me money, but you're advertising, but the way you're paying me for your advertisement was like with $3.
So it's like they found a loophole where they don't have to actually sponsor a content creator.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tricky
They
sons
go
of
like,
bitches,
for the
huh?
new $5 combo, here's 5 gifted subs.
That
That's
doesn't
actually pretty funny.
that doesn't surprise me that it's Burger King doing that shit. Burger King is just the bottom of the barrel trash when it comes to
Burger
fast
King's
food.
terrible.
I fucking hate Burger
What
King.
does Burger King do well?
They did the cool
They
King
suck
guy.
well.
They did the King guy, and he had like a video
Okay.
game.
But I could argue like Jack in the Box already did that thing.
Like Burger King, these are
Yeah.
the geniuses that are behind the all black hamburger, the fucking disgusting chili Cheeto chips.
gross.
Everything there is gross.
Every promotion thing's
the
nasty.
macaroni burrito. Like, what are they thinking
Ugh.
over there?
The fuck? Yeah, what's wrong with them? Fuck them. Why are they doing that? It's weird.
People
I
say the
think-
chicken fries, but I would be like, they're not even that great.
I'll just go get
Get
Cane's.
nuggies.
I'll go to Raising
if,
Cane's.
imagine if all stream long, you're just getting pinged. Like
Yeah.
ping,
Fucking-
chicken nuggets, ping, curly
Whopper.
fries,
Leave me
ping,
alone, Burger
Double
King.
Whopper,
Whoppers,
Junior
ping.
Whopper.
Did you know that Big Rib is back? Ping. And you're just
French
like,
fry
I'm
sticks.
trying to fucking play a game. Just leave me alone.
I haven't eaten at Burger King in years, and I won't.
Yeah, it's making me not want Burger King a little bit more.
Although there is becoming a new viral marketing campaign. This shout outs to Cash App, but Cash App, what they do is they go like big streamers and they just give them like 1,000 subs, and then Cash App is their top of their gifters.
Oh, there you go.
So then you could be like, well, they're just dropped 5 G's on me,
There you go. That's more of
but
an
they are
deal.
pushing a product. At
Yeah.
the end
They
of
are
the day.
pushing a product, but I mean, as long as it's as much as they would normally pay you for an ad spot.
That's
That's
essentially what
fine.
it comes down to, right?
But
Yeah.
if you're doing Burger King where you're only giving them $3.50,
Yeah.
A corporation.
Did you guys know the new Whopper's $3.50?
$1. Tell them about the McRib.
Dollar menu, bro.
The McRib is back, only on the dollar menu.
I'd be like, yo, I have to ban Burger King from my chat.
The fucking king came in. He ruined my stream.
Got to ban Burger King. Got to ban the king, and he's in there typing. No,
You don't ban us till we advertise you.
Yeah, that's some power, man. Banning the king really makes you appreciate people like In-N-Out, man. Do they even fucking run commercials?
They don't have to
That's
advertise.
the thing is
They
that when
didn't
your
run 'em.
food is good, you don't need that shit.
You ever seen a black burger? Or
It's
a
word of
purple-
mouth.
A purple burger come out of there? No, never. Nothing.
There's no pretty patties coming out of In-N-Out, bro.
Nothing stupid. Never introduce a limited time fish burger In-N-Out. It's just,
No.
it's just.
Quality
Nice.
all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
They don't need any gimmicks, bro. That's what's so funny.
gimmick
Burger King
free
is
burgers.
just desperate.
That's their advertisement. Advertisement free burgers.
Yeah, true.
Gimmick free burgies.
Word of mouth.
Word burgers in a mouth. Word burgers in a mouth. Well,
Oh,
this has
shit.
been a fantastic catch up with all of you.
Yes.
Feels nice.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for having a good time. Thank you for supporting your boys. Thank you for everything you do. You let us make whatever we want to make. It's really dope, dude. We found a lot of dub content. I am excited to get into that.
Classic Jaboody fans are going to be very, very happy.
Really cool stuff I found. I could not believe my eyes when I saw it. It's going to be good and classic stuff. A lot of cool stuff on the stream that's read. The next generation of video games is here, and we're looking forward to the charity stream November 20th.
Yeah, and if you guys are watching us on Twitch, October, from top to bottom, was probably our best content we did on Twitch, period.
Bangers.
Of the 6 years we've been on Twitch, that month of October was killing it.
Bangers.
Yes.
Big bangers. So with that said, we'll keep on banging. We'll keep on clanging and banging. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Make sure you leave a question.
Yes,
Leave
yeah.
a question, and
We're
I
gonna
actually
keep
have
doing
a
one more
request
pod.
too. I'm having a hard time coming up with incentives for the charity streams. Maybe you guys could leave me some ideas down there.
Good point.
Yeah.
Not guaranteed that I'm going to
They're not guaranteed.
Just something to rattle around the brain area. Something to bounce
Just,
off of,
you know.
you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Some ideas.
We'll see you guys then, and we'll see you in the next thing, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, patrons.
Goodbye,
Love you guys.
patrons and viewers. Bye.
Did you guys try the new Whopper?
Wop, 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 wop.
It's bright
Whopper. It's green.
There's no meat.
vegan and green. New vegan burger.
Now it's called a grasser.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.